You stay. Be good. Okay. It might be.
He said it's his nose.
All right. These are the exact same equations that you have. It's just different numbers. So if you look at your process pages, each time we add a step, they're going to be the same equation, so that some things are going to be the same. So first things first, coefficient of N2 is 1. This is 3. This is 2. Okay? So how many moles of hydrogen are needed to react with 25 grams of nitrogen? What is my given?
25 grams of nitrogen.
Beautiful. And what is my unknown? What of hydrogen?
Moles of hydrogen.
Moles of hydrogen. What do you notice about these two things? They're different units. Beautiful. Thank you for saying the whole thing. They're different. We didn't have that before. Last time we were just using mole ratio and these were the same. Now we have a new box. Is everything okay with the chair adjustment? Okay. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here for you. All right. I'm going to put my given in my first box. 25 grams. I'll just write G. 25 grams of N2. Questions on why that went where?
No.
Do you have to put what? No.
Just
25 grams of N2. Now, I need to get from grams of N2 to moles of H2. Can I go from grams of one thing to moles of another in one step?
no.
No. I need to get it to what first? What is the heart of the matter? What does everything go through?
Mole.
The mole. So I need to cancel out grams. How do I do that?
Put it on the bottom.
I put grams of N2 on the bottom. And I need to get this to moles of N2. Because that way I'll be able to transfer the substance. Now, grams per mole is the unit of what topic that we talked about yesterday?
Multiple.
No, that was Monday, but close.
Multiple.
The molar mass. The molar mass. And the unit for molar mass is grams per mole. So how many moles is that? Grams per mole is how many moles? 1. No. Close. So, I have 1 mole on the top. Where do I find the amount of grams? The atomic?
Periodic table.
Yep, the periodic table and the atomic what? Mass. So if I look on my periodic table, I'm going to find that this N has a mass of 14.01. So what's the molar mass of N2?
14.
That's the molar mass of N. What's the molar mass of N2? 28.02. Okay, so what are the questions here? What are the questions that you have about how I got 28.02 or how this got set up so far?
No.
There are no questions?
Yes.
Nobody has a question? Yes.
Why'd you put it like on the top, the mole? I mean, I get it because you have to like
Because what did we need to cancel out?
the grams so it could go to mole. Right?
So molar mass is a ratio. Okay, so I have 28.02 grams per 1 mole. Okay, but I could just as easily divide by the molar mass as I can multiplying it. So depending on what I need, my ratio might just be upside down. It just depends on the equation. Okay, so now what unit can I cancel out?
Nitrogen.
Grams of
Oh, nitrogen.
nitrogen. Grams of nitrogen. So now I'm in moles of N2. I'm trying to get to moles of N2, but what do I want my answer to be in?
Hydrogen.
Yeah, so I need to cancel out moles of N2 by putting it where?
On the
In the
bottom.
bottom.
Moles of N2. What am I going to put on the top?
Moles of hydrogen.
Moles of H2. Nope, I cannot go from moles of one substance to grams of another substance. You have to go through the mole to change the substance. So, now where am I going to get the numbers that I put with this? What coefficient? So I'm going to put a 1 right here. That came from there. And a 3 right here. Because that came from this H2. Now grab a calculator. You should have a calculator at your caddy unless I'm using it to prop up my cell phone to record this lecture for people who are absent. And then keep this calculator with you. You are going to need to have grabbed a calculator of the 4 that are at your caddy and then keep it next to you because you're going to need it. So, I am going to do what with these numbers?
Multiply and divide.
Multiply everything on the top. So I have 25 times 3. And then I divide by everything on the bottom, 28.02. So my answer is what, Kenny? 2.60. 8, because I'm rounding.
Okay.
Moles of H2. I have an answer. Well, hopefully, I have an answer.
For the bottom, right, what is it always going to be 1?
For this?
Yeah.
No. Do you see how this is in green?
Yeah.
And these are the green numbers?
So what if it's another number? Like, how do you combine the bottom and be different?
So like,
Add on.
let's say this were like 2, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would do 25 times 1 times 3 divided by 28.02 times 2. So
Then multiply the bottom.
you multiply the bottom,
And that's what you mean with the bottom.
but you divide everything by it. Yeah. So if you don't actually put the parentheses, like what I do when I put this in the calculator is literally 25 times 3 divided by 28.02 divided by 2. Because a lot of times people forget the parentheses. But you can do it either way. Okay. And it's not actually a 2. Guillermo asked for a hypothetical situation. All right, questions on 1?
No.
Cool. So, now we're going to do it the other way, but still the same amount of boxes. So I have 2 KClO3, 2 KCl, 3 O2. Those are my coefficients. I will need them at some point. What is my given?
6 mole of potassium.
6 moles of potassium chlorate. What is my unknown?
Grams of oxygen.
Grams of oxygen. So what goes in this box right here?
6 moles.
6
of
moles.
potassium.
6 moles of what?
Potassium.
Which is
KClO3.
KCIO.
KClO3.
KCl3.
All right, so I have 6.0 moles of KClO3, right? I need to cancel that out. Where do I put it?
At the bottom.
At the bottom. How many am I going to put?
2.
Where did you get that number from?
Coefficient in front of potassium.
Yep, the coefficient in front of potassium chlorate is 2. So I'm going to write a 2. What do I write on top of this box, though?
Mole.
Moles of what?
Oxygen.
Why moles of oxygen?
Because that's what you want to find.
Yeah, that's what I want to find, or I want to find oxygen, so I'm going to convert to oxygen here. And I'm going to put a 3, because that's the coefficient. Okay, now I'm in moles of oxygen. What do I want my answer in, though?
Grams.
Grams. So what am I going to put right here on the bottom?
Mole. No. No.
What am I trying to cancel
mole.
out?
Oxygen.
Moles. How many moles am I going to put here?
1.
Why 1?
Because you're trying to find the grams per mole.
I'm trying to go from moles to grams, which means I use the molar mass, and the unit of molar mass is grams per mole. If that number was going to be other than 1, it would have been grams per moles, right? But you know how it says grams per 1 mole? That's 1 mole.
Oh.
So now, where am I going to find the grams from? So let's say that oxygen is next to nitrogen, hypothetically, except not because it is, 15.99. Now, am I going to write 15.99 here?
No.
Why not?
There's 3 moles.
There's not one of them. There's a subscript. How many is there?
2.
There's 2. So what am I going to do with 15.99? 15.99 times 2 is 31.98. 31.98. Now, walk me through what I'm putting.
Wait, miss.
31.98. What?
Why is it 31?
What's 15.99 times 2?
Maybe 31.9.
Yeah.
Why do you multiply them?
How many O's is it in O2?
Oh, 2.
Mhm.
You're right.
Light bulb. I saw it. It's glowing. What up?
So for each question, we're gonna have to go to the periodic table.
Yes, for each question, you will have to go to the periodic table and find the mass. All right. So, walk me through what I should be putting in the calculator right now.
6 times 3.
31.98, yes. Divided by what?
2.
So what's my full answer? I get 287.82, but I don't like naked numbers, so what?
G02.
grams of O2. Beautiful. Moles of O2, moles of O2, moles of CO, moles of CO. KClO3.
What?
What's the what?
287.
How'd you get that?
Multiply.
6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 31.98 is 500 something. 500 something divided by 2 is 287.82. That was not a convincing yes. You're just saying yes, so I don't explain it again. Where's the question?
I got it.
Right, you promise? So why did I do it?
Because you multiplied all of those and then divided by the cat.
Bingo. Perfect. Okay, so I have done.
Wait, what's the answer? Hey, hold it.
Two, it's not getting erased. 287.82. Don't hold up with me.
My bad, I thought I was gonna move with the thing.
I wrote it on the board.
Yeah, for a second, I thought.
It's okay. I do that too. All right, I'm gonna stop filming this.
Too deep for me. I think I like some stomach.